to Destination Mohawk House. I'm your host, Nikki Morville. Normally we'd be going inside to showcase the amazing food and drink, but today we're going down the road to the farm of Steve and Rachel Scrow, the owners of the Mohawk House, to see what their inspiration is and where the food actually comes from for the Mohawk House. I am here with owner, friend of the Mohawk House restaurant in Sparta, along with the beautiful 20-plus acre Sparkling Brook Farm here in Sparta, Steve Scrow, along with his wife, Rachel. Steve, I can't even begin to tell the viewers just how amazing property I am sitting on right now. And what an amazing equation this all is with the Mohawk House and this beautiful farm we're sitting on here. It dates back to 1790s. Steve, tell me a little bit about this this farm and just how I can't get over it's in Sparta, right here in Sparta.
I think that's where we got our inspiration for the Mohawk House from. Kind of down home, relaxed feeling, back to nature. That's what kind of brought us to the Mohawk House. We're using a lot of the materials, obviously the old world materials that are timeless in the Mohawk House. And this is kind of another day at the office for me. This is how we kind of get up in the morning, and this kind of how we start our day and end our day. And it's just a nice outlet, and kind of works hand in hand with what we believe in and what we do.
Absolutely. Picturesque really isn't the word, folks. I wish everyone could get an opportunity really to see just how vast and vintage and authentic and intricate this farm really is. I just got a personal tour, and as you can see, the shots that are coming up right now, just how neat and different and cool this is. Tell me a little bit about the pieces of the farm, your house, your cookhouse. You've got all the acreage, the lake. It's amazing.
Yeah, well, the most important thing that we are trying to do is bring this back 200 years. So anything that we do right. Everything is dated early. Our furniture, what we look for, our philosophies about the farm. So we're proud of her, and I think that it's brought opened a lot of people's eyes to going back to the basics and what's important in life. And each part of the farm is kind of unique. We have apple orchards, Christmas trees. We do our honey here. You saw our plantings that we do. I think it's important for the staffs too to have respect for the farming industry in general, and really get down in the dirt literally, and just see how difficult it is sometimes for the farmers, and have a true respect for what we're putting on the table.
That's a great way to put it, because I think that's what it's all about, is respecting your land and the food that's coming straight from the ground here, right to your plate at the Mohawk House. You've got such a great staff who has been involved, who's here today. Talk a little bit about how harmonious the relationship is.
I think they have a lot of pride. We're a different type of restaurant. We change things up constantly. There's a lot of effort and work behind it. But I think bringing the staff back and forth to the farm and having them take part in daily chores gives them a better understanding again of what really goes on, and I think it brings them tighter as a group, and you can feel it in the restaurant. People can feel it at the tables, and that's what we were looking for. We were looking for that down home feeling, that country warmth and charm, and I think the staff really is harmonious with that. They're just warm, loving people, and this kind of fits well with them. We've had a lot of our staff members have been there for years. They say in restaurants that staff turns over constantly, and I'd say 75-80% of our staff we've opened the doors with. And it makes you feel good, and bringing them out here for outings like this is special and enjoyable for them. I think they see a different part of the plate, so to speak, here.
Absolutely. And hey, folks, I can attest to that. I not only do this show, but I work at the Mohawk House. I've been a server for almost 2 years there. I know every single member of the staff very, very well, and I can attest to Steve and Rachel being very generous, kind people who believe truly in farmland, farming, and I'm in awe of the beauty behind me and where they get to do their daily chores and activities here on their farm, and they get to take it their beliefs right to their restaurant. And you don't see that in the county. You really don't.
They say if you don't know what you can't do, you can do anything. And my wife and I were never in the restaurant business. We just had a true love for people, animals, respect for the soil, and that's what brought us to where we are now. And we're really enjoying it. We're loving it. We're having fun with it. And that's one of the most important things they say, to have fun in what you do in life. And it's not really work. And we get up every morning. Yes, we're around 7 days a week, but it makes you feel good to see people's faces, the smiles, see my wife picking eggs in the morning, bringing them in 2 hours later, and the chef using them. And we're literally 5 miles away from the restaurant. I don't think you can get closer than that. No. So it's a good feeling. Yeah.
Finally, the Mohawk House is thriving. It's flourishing. It's always a great time there. Top-notch service from your servers. You get the best, freshest food right from the farm, right to your plate. Talk a little bit about just how thriving the Mohawk House has been, and how things are only getting bigger and better.
Yeah. When we first started off, I think we made just about every mistake you could make. We took one step at a time. We kept focused. We stayed the course, and little by little, one step at a time, we led with our hearts, and things came to. We knew they would, but it just took a little time, and we had to get all the components together. So it feels good to see things flourish and to see people smile. It's just a nice feeling. It's a great feeling. It's what I wanted. It's what we started off to achieve.
Before the day begins at the Mohawk House, the Scrow family has the staff gather on the farm for breakfast in the cookhouse, an authentic building from the 1790s.
This building is very historical. It was the place where a whole family, an extended family, lived while the main house was being built. So we like to have our pre-spring planting pancake breakfast here. And they actually built the main house, and then they used this building for actual cooking during the summer so that the main building didn't heat up too much. So there's an original beehive oven, and it's just the kind of thing that we love, and we tried to build into the Mohawk House, that sense of history, and the down-to-earth kind of back to nature kind of feel that you get in our cooking.
Absolutely. Well, it's like practice what you preach, farm fresh to plate, and here we are at this authentic 1790s cookhouse with all of our staff who really come together here before a work day. And tell me a little bit about what it means to showcase how you all can come together like this at your farm, and then you go about your business at work, and everything seems to just be harmonious.
Well, we couldn't do it without, all of our wonderful staff. Everyone is really special, really good-natured team players, and they all have a passion for what we do, which is farm fresh cooking, trying to work with the land and work with our local farmers and prepare really wholesome food. And we all have a real dedication to making people feel at home. And it starts here, where we kind of bond with each other and have kind of celebrate the springtime and planting our own crops, and having a little competition and seeing what grows, and moving on through the year and utilizing what we grow.
Which is great. I mean, folks, they really do practice what they preach, farm fresh to plate, and here we are practicing that. Now, they've got all their staff here, everyone enjoying this meal. One of the top dogs at the Mohawk House, Ricky. Now, this guy, he runs a lot of the show at the Mohawk House. Ricky, what's it mean to be able to come here as a family, before you guys are planting your crops and really being a part of something, which is the Mohawk House?
Well, it's awesome because we all just come out here. We work together all the time, and then we get to come out here, eat together, kind of have a good time while we plant it, see what's going to our table, and then go back to work after and put it all out there.
Which is great. So, folks, as you can see, 1790s, they had an entire family living in here while the big house was being done. That wouldn't fly in today's age, but back then it really did. And as you can see, it doesn't get more authentic than this. Farm fresh to the table is the main philosophy at the Mohawk House, and their dishes incorporate fresh ingredients grown on the Scrow farm and by local farmers. So as you can see, we are at the part of the farm where we have actually getting down and planting. We are practicing what we are preaching here at the Mohawk House. Ken, tell me a little bit about what the fellas in the background are planting.
We got a couple things going on. We got heirloom tomatoes all the way at the end. Then we got peppers. We have zucchini. Already the zucchini flowers are going. And eggplant. We got some basil. We got some plum tomatoes also. I love the heirloom, but plum tomatoes are awesome also. And then we have, basil and a couple different herbs that we're planting.
So as the folks can actually see here what these guys are doing, digging holes, planting themselves. We've had some, beautiful rain recently, which has been great to really get everything growing. And I know with Steve and Rachel, this is a daily thing coming up here, with the rototiller and tilling over the dirt and really getting everything going. And as you can see in this beautiful sprawling farm, we've got everything planting right here. And folks, what you're eating in the Mohawk House is coming right from where everything's getting planted. It's an amazing thing, farm fresh to plate. They really do believe in this, folks. And as you can see right behind me, so do the staff. So I'm here with some of the lovely ladies of the Mohawk House. As I've said before, best looking staff in the county. Trust me, mark my words. Come in and see for yourself. I mean, look at this. We've got Victoria, Heather, Casey, and the lovely Becky. Becky's been at the Mohawk House for over 3 years, and she knows the ins and outs of the restaurant and now here at the farm. Becky, tell me how it all works together in the equation of being being part of such a cool place and environment, and having, Steve and Rachel's bosses, and how everybody works together.
It's really more of an excellent opportunity more than a job. It's really awesome. We take a lot of pride in what we do. We take part in both what you consume and what we're able to give to you on the table, and it's a really awesome experience.
And she's right, and I will agree with that, with the awesome opportunity part, because you get to learn so many aspects when working at the Mohawk House. I know, we've got Casey, who's been expert over in the bar department. We've got 50 beers on tap, folks. 50 beers where you can come in and get any type of selection that you want, and then you can go over and have a lovely dinner over in the dining room. You can go out on the terrace and you can dine out there. And also on the weekends, you've got live entertainment Friday and Saturday night. It really is a full facet of things that you can see at the Mohawk House. And like Becky said, when you come, you're getting experienced servers who know what they're talking about, from wine service to the food, right? Because if they have questions, you're going to get answered in a timely fashion of what's on the menu.
Absolutely, and it's our ability to reflect Steve and Rachel with really being secure in our jobs, know what we're talking about, and we really hope that you enjoy your experience, so we take a lot of pride in that.
Absolutely. Beauty, brains, and we're just talking about really a nice night out, folks. I mean, this is a no-brainer. Coming down to the Mohawk House, you get full service equation, and these girls are just a part of it. Every Saturday throughout the summer, you can find fresh local produce, meat, and flowers at the Sparta Farmers Market. The Mohawk House and Franklin Sussex Auto Mall have teamed up to help support the farmers and the market. I'm here with Ben Del Coro, who heads the Sparta Farmers Market, and we are here tonight at the Mohawk House with a bunch of lovely folks eating fresh farm to plate here at Mohawk House. Ben, tell me a little bit about what's going on here tonight and how special this is.
Well, it's really special because we have a collection of all of our farmers from the Sparta Farmers Market, at least most of them, here tonight, and we're enjoying the products that they produce. And to have it in such a local restaurant right here that's been such a big supporter of the Sparta Farmers Market is really a great event. And we're here to kind of gather up our steam for the season and really get ready for next week when we open up.
Awesome. Let's talk about our local farmer and the meaning of what it means to actually go somewhere out to eat and get something that is actually local, like here at the Mohawk House.
Well, sure, especially here in Sussex County. I think it's really important that we understand our roots and our agricultural roots. I've been a resident here for 11 years, and I grew up in the country, so it's important to see the country still survive here in New Jersey. And there's no greater pleasure than understanding that your food is actually coming from your neighbor. Mm-hmm. And to be able to have that connection and understand how it's being raised and how it's being produced, and to also support local business and keep our economy local and promote healthy eating.
Right, and that's, folks, it's like an epidemic here, and especially we know here at the Mohawk House, everything is fresh. Everything is local, and you're not only you getting a great meal, you're getting a healthy meal, which is nice to know that you can actually go eat somewhere local and have it be local and healthy.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, most of our vendors operate all natural or organically. Not certified necessarily. There's very few certified organic farms here in northwestern New Jersey, but having an all natural diet is really important to health, and the sustainability factor is also there too. The more we support our local farms, the more they're going to be able to produce, and they are small businesses too, and to be able to support them in growing both here at the Mohawk House and at the Sparta Farmers Market is really, really important, and we're really excited for the season.
Awesome. Well, and to kick off the season, Franklin Sussex Auto Mall and Steve and Rachel here from the Mohawk House, big partners with sponsoring a lot with the Sparta Farmers Market. We would like to present to you, Ben, a check for $1,000 to kick off your season and to make things happen.
Well, it's excellent. This $1,000 is going to get recycled and used many, many times throughout this farmers market throughout the season to get you people out to our market every single Saturday at the Sparta Municipal Building.
Well, that's fantastic. Eric Nielsen with Franklin Sussex Auto Mall, Steve and Rachel Scrow here at Mohawk House. A great combination, great partnership, and especially to kick things off with the Sparta Farmers Market. Eric and Steve, good friends. It's a harmonious friendship and working relationship, and it really does work. And I'm so glad to see things blossoming and all the wonderful food that we've just seen tonight. That's just some of the things that we can see displayed at the market.
Yeah, we have a tremendous lineup this season at the farmers market. We have 25 vendors that'll be there every single week. Most of them are from Sussex County. Anything from produce to bison and ostrich to grass-fed beef, any type of protein you can imagine. Plenty of produce that'll be available all season long, as well as a lot of local artisans and crafters and prepared goods. So we have a lot to offer at the Sparta Farmers Market every single Saturday, 9:30 in the morning to 1 o'clock in the afternoon at the Sparta Municipal Building. We're really looking forward to it.
Awesome. Well, folks, you've heard it here. This is another great reason to stop by the Mohawk House. They've got their catering, and yes, they have local, fresh, two-plate, something they support really, really big is here at the Sparta Farmers Market. So, Ben, it was a pleasure. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, folks, so we heard from Ben with the Sparta Farmers Market. Now we're going to hear from our head chef, Ken. Ken, you helped get all this food together tonight. First, tell me what it means to you, fresh food to plate that the Mohawk House believes in so much.
Just all natural, organic. It's wonderful. Grain fed, but then you get together with the local farms and you really get the essence of the nature from your own area instead of getting everything from California. But they brought me ducks that they raised on their farm, and we smoked them for half the day, and we had them a little hoisin sauce at the end to bring all the flavors together.
Great.
And then beautiful hams they brought. We slow cooked them all day long with our Jack Daniel maple glaze. And the same one we use for our bacon, the bacon for the wedge salad.
Which is the best bacon around. Folks, if you are ever in here and you want to get a salad, the wedge salad bacon, honest to God, it's not your mom's bacon, okay? This isn't your normal bacon.
No.
Right?
Definitely not. And then pork shoulder, and they brought us fresh greens, baby lettuce, and I just had to put it together. Real ingredients that aren't injected with steroids and coloring, and it's just nice to work with the local farmers. And
great,
yeah.
Fantastic. Well, that's what we're all about, folks. Is fresh food to your plate. It's what Mohawk House prides itself on, and also helping out their local farmer, and we love that here too. So just another reason why when you come down to Mohawk House, what you're eating and what you're seeing is believing in our local farmer and our local produce right here in Sussex County. So, hey, it doesn't get better than that, folks. Another special relationship here at the Scrow Sparkling Brook Farm is Franklin Sussex Auto Mall and Mohawk House. Recently, they have paired up together to support the Sparta Farmers Market, which is going to be a huge success this whole summer. It's really quite amazing to see all the farm fresh right in our backyard. And we've got two huge supporters linked together, powerhouse teams, which are Franklin Sussex Auto Mall and Mohawk House. Muggs, you know them very well over there.
Yes, I know Eric very well, Eric Nielsen and Bill Snoffer, and they do a great job at the Auto Mall. And it's great they teamed up with the Mohawk House and Steve and Rachel to support the Sparta's farmers market, because it's important that we shop locally, whether it be our car, the restaurants in the area, the farmers market. It's important that we keep everything local in the county and keep our county thriving even through these tough economic times. And they're both very generous people, Eric and Steve, and that's why they support the Sparta's Farmers Market, because they're into the local community.
Like we've been saying all along here at this beautiful, beautiful, I mean, it's a breathtaking place where we are right now here at this farm. And as you can see behind me, we have lined up all cars purchased at the auto mall. We've got, again, what we believe in, a tight partnership. Just shows that a lot of our staff has also went and shopped local at the auto mall.
Well, Bill is always ready to give you a good deal at the auto mall. If you go see Bill or any of his salespeople there, they're always willing to work with you, give you extra money for your trade-in, get you in the vehicle. They will do what it takes to get you in the car that you want, giving you a good deal, walking out of there satisfied, and that's their motto at the auto mall. That's why they have a #1 Chrysler dealer in the entire state of New Jersey. All the way up there in Sussex, New Jersey on Route 23, is because they take care of their customers and they have repeat customers. I was just talking to one of your staff members at the Mohawk House. She's bought 7 vehicles from the auto mall. So that's pretty cool.
It is, and it's a tight partnership. And as you can see, with all these vehicles and all the lovely people here at the Mohawk House, and again, working together with the farmers market, they working together at the Nerds concert, which was such a success, huge success for the Mohawk House, and going to be plenty of successes like that with this partnership in the future. Can't make it out to the Mohawk House? Well, bring the Mohawk House to your house with our great catering service. I am here at the beautiful Mohawk House with my head chef, Kenny Salmon. Ken, good to see you back here, always working hard at the Mohawk House.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So, Ken, first let's talk a little bit about lots of good things going on here at the Mohawk House, folks. We have showcased you everything, our food, our beer, our wine, our entertainment. What we haven't showcased yet is our off-site catering.
Catering.
Catering, big time catering. And folks out there, just so you know, we cater. So Ken, tell us a little bit about recently. We had a very nice catering job, and we had our staff come. It was lovely. Tell me a little bit about it for the folks, because we were there and we got some beautiful shots.
Well, my kind of party is an appetizer party, where you can hold your drink in one hand and you can pick up appetizers with the other hand and socialize.
Yes.
And the amount of food and the alcohol keeps it balanced. But we had 19 items that we passed around for 7 hours maybe, I think.
Let's talk about some of those items, because people are going to see these mouth-watering shots right now as we play the B-roll. Tell me a little bit about some of the shots we got.
Well, we had pistachio and mustard-crusted lamb racks with red wine with the Pinot Noir glaze. We had lobster spring rolls. We had petite crab cakes with lemon pesto aioli. Nice. Bacon wrapped scallops, classic, but everybody loves it. We have coconut shrimp with red Thai curry sauce. Grilled margarita shrimp skewers with pineapple. Black sesame seed seared tuna on a cucumber with tobiko caviar. Japanese seaweed salad, and mint miso lime vinaigrette. Fantastic.
What else did we have?
We had chicken quesadillas, shredded duck tacos with hoisin sauce, endive cups with hummus, feta, and Kalamata olives, chicken quesadillas, pulled pork sliders, petite filet mignon sandwiches with caramelized onions and horseradish sauce, grilled swordfish and vegetable skewers, portobello sandwiches with roasted peppers, fresh mozzarella, balsamic glaze, and the focaccia bread. Fantastic. And then to finish it up, we had the mussels, because they requested the mussels. It's not really a handout item, but by that time of the night, we had a couple stationary items of in little bowls. We had our mussels, and we also had zuppa de pêche. Nice. So it was
fantastic. So honestly, when you hear of all these lovely appetizers that you guys displayed off-site, How did it go? You've got your staff, you've got really top-notch service with top-notch appetizers.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's really a show because we prepare all the sauces and all the items here in the restaurant, but we take it all to the person's house, and we set up our own kitchen, the tables and everything we need to cook with, grills, stoves, and we cook everything from scratch right at the place. So it's people, we're like usually in the middle of the party.
Wow.
So everybody can watch and see techniques of us cooking, which I got a lot of that. You know, a couple people came by me and they're like, how do you do that? How do you get that, you know, how do you get that so brown? So I had a lot of people coming over and checking out what we were doing. But we were kind of like the center of the party.
Awesome. So now, if people out there want to do an off-site party, or if people want you to cater, why would it be good for someone's party, say, going this route with the Mohawk House?
I believe if you want a high-end party, you want quality. If you're tired of the frozen little appetizers that you usually get with a lot of catering.
With my parties, myself thrown in the oven. It's not cool.
Not to be like that, but I like everything made from scratch, and we can guarantee that from the Mohawk House, because that's exactly what we do. We bring the fresh ingredients and we put them together. We cook them right in front of you, so it's the real deal.
Fantastic. You can't get better than that, folks. So another great part of the Mohawk House is their catering, off-site catering. And obviously, if you need to, you can call Mohawk House. You can go on to our Mohawk House website, mohawkhouse.com. And you can call Rachel here and Steve and definitely inquire with them about being a part of catering, because it's just another entity to this awesome place.
Absolutely. And also, we design a menu around what somebody wants. I always begin, what do you want? I give people some ideas, but I'm like, what do you envision? What's your favorite foods? You like lobster, or you like duck, or, you know, I kind of work the menu around. I try to see that person's vision, and we try to get as close as we can.
You want to make everybody happy. That's what it's about here. Ken's the type of chef, folks, that when you come in and you see the entree menu, and if you've got questions, if you've got, you know, concerns, you're a very approachable chef.
Oh, absolutely. No, we like to know. When somebody has a problem, we like to take care of it right away, but we like to know so we learn. You know, we all grow here. We listen to everybody.
Great. Great. Well, fantastic. Well, folks, like I said, another great part of the Mohawk House is catering. So not only can you come in here to wine and dine, have a nice evening, you can also have it right at your own home. And the way to do that is to give them a call, check up on their website, look us up on Facebook, and check it out. You guys have come so far, and now with head chef Kenny Salmon, he's just doing so great back there, and you've got really such an awesome staff. You've got parties and you've got entertainment, and now with the summer, folks, you've got beautiful terrace and the bocce ball court. Things really can't get better.
Yeah, it's one plate at a time, and what we do is we wake up in the morning. Yes, we've got a lot of positive feedback. We wake up in the morning and we look in the mirror and say, what can we do better? We keep our restaurant top notch. We have that old world pride, almost like that old world farm pride. We take pride in our restaurant, and we wake up, like I said, we wake up every morning and we know that, okay, what can we do better, and how can we improve? And we're constantly working to better ourselves at the Mohawk House.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, Facebook plays a key, folks. So if you want to check out what's going on new at the Mohawk House, they've always got the 50 beers on tap. Are you kidding me? You can't get that anywhere around here. They're always updating their beer list. Steve's always getting their best entrees out there. We've got photographs and pictures of some of the staff. It's really a happy environment, and it's a really neat place to come. And you can always check us up, right? Facebook daily?
Yes. Yep, daily Facebook. We update our email list. They can join our email list and just see what new things we do. Don't forget, like I said, we're constantly changing, constantly evolving. So it's important to kind of keep up with that with us. But yeah, I think that's part of the fun of it.
Well, Steve, it's a pleasure. It's been a pleasure for me. I've been a Sussex County resident my whole life, and I've never seen anything like this, truly. Never seen a farm. So I really am in awe of the beauty here. And And I really do believe in the farm fresh to plate, and I love the philosophy of the Mohawk House. Folks, keep coming, keep tuning in. Check us out on Facebook, our website, make dinner reservations, come in for lunch, stop by and have a beer. Can't go wrong at the Mohawk House. Hope you've enjoyed this episode of Destination Mohawk House. I'm your host, Nikki Morville. Good night.